Hi, my name is Ariante, and if you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. This video I'm making is called Spiritual Bypassing, or another way I like to think of this is toxic positivity. And I got really passionate and emotional about this yesterday, so I wanted to share it with you guys. But when I first became spiritual, like when I first started really awakening to my spirituality, right? Because we're all always spiritual. It's just a matter of like how prevalent it is within you, like how loud it is. But when I first became that way, I started falling into this place where I thought everything needed to be positive, like everything needed to be positive, and that's what was going to save us. And in some ways, that way of thinking did save me. Like it changed my life in the way that it made me feel good a lot more than I was feeling good prior to coming into that level of understanding. But over time, um, I just started feeling inauthentic, like not real, because I was doing it so much and in that place so much that when I had emotions, which we all do, that didn't match that, I would fight myself because this doesn't feel normal. Like I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't be sad. I shouldn't be depressed. And it's like, that's not true. Sometimes we can have lower vibrational feelings and we don't even know why they come, but they do come and they demand to be felt. Pain demands to be felt. It demands space. And we're not giving it that space or really coming into our authenticity. We're invalidating ourselves because we're trying to be so positive or hold on to this idea that humans have to be this happy, positive thing all the time. But if we are human, that means that we experience everything. We experience everything in a lot of different ways. And we're blessed to experience everything in a lot of different ways. Like for us to feel pain, for us to feel lower feelings is what makes the happiness that much better. And when we can accept the wholeness of ourselves, we come into wholeness or true authenticity. And with the new age of spirituality and how it's like being pushed, or maybe it's just a bunch of like baby spiritualists, right, that are like coming out and like pushing this positive agenda, that we're invalidating our own humanness and we're invalidating the people that are close to us. And of course, we shouldn't be in, that victim state where we're just, in a state of downness all the time or crying about everything or just looking at the worst side of everything. Like we truly should be optimistic, but some situations in our life demand to be processed before we can get to that understanding part of it that feels okay and positive about the situation. Like there's a whole journey that we have to go through to reach that positive peak where we're like, I understand why this happened to me. I understand why I had to go through this pain. But first you have to go through the pain, or else that lesson won't even come to you, because the pain is what generates that lesson. The pain or discomfort is what tells you something's wrong, until you process it and get all the way to the point of the lesson. And so I just feel this for us, that we're drowning in this place. A lot of us are drowning in this place because our pain is not being validated. What we're going through mentally, spiritually, and emotionally is not being validated, and it's real. It's a real experience that we're all having, and we desire people that are willing to sit in the mud with us. And the more and more people are getting into this spiritual bypassing, where you can spiritually bypass the real things that are happening, the more we're getting into that, the less we're willing to sit with other people in the mud sometimes. Then when the time comes for us to get in the mud, we're sitting in the mud by ourselves because we feel that we shouldn't feel that way, or we feel like we don't want to give it to no one. But there's power, there's strength, and there's love and communion that comes within I almost said shit, but sitting in the mud with each other, you know what I mean? And so I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to share that. I wanted to share that it's okay for us to sit in the mud. And that's why it's called spiritual bypassing, because you're literally bypassing the truth of it. And true spirituality that needs to be awakened within us, the true spirituality that needs to rise within our people, is the spirituality that is authentic. It's that authenticity. True spirituality is authenticity. That's simple. There's no real spiritual way to be. You can have as many crystals as you want. You can have as much sage as you want. You can have as much whatever tools you're going to use for your spirituality. But if you are not authentic, then you are not truly spiritual. Authenticity is the only true spirituality. That is coming into communion with God. That is feeling God. That is feeling source. That is feeling spirit, and feeling it flowing through you so powerfully is that nakedness to be self. And so I just wanted to make this video because I was feeling passionate, and I just wanted to share with you guys, like, authenticity is it. It's that simple. No matter if it's beautiful, no matter if it's ugly, no matter if you're sad, no matter if you're angry, coming into that true surrender of this is how I feel regardless is knowing God, is being able to experience God, and share that space between you and God where God knows all of you and you know all of you. So if you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to continue to grow with me, and I hope you have an amazing day. I love you. Bye.